Oh, but we got
I
to.
ain't looked at it. You going to Cali for it?
I don't know where they said Chicago got it for 5 bands. They can get you right up there.
Chicago. Oh, that's fit.
I just need to bring
I
it
was
up
gonna
about
try.
an inch.
Where's that?
Y'all say headphones
Baton
loud
oil.
enough and everything?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds
Yeah.
Real cool.
Ton of oil or something like that.
What's your shit
That's what-
receiving?
Hell yeah.
Damn. I looked at my 18-year-old.
Listen, my daughter found my old driver's license. Gave me. She said, "Daddy looks so handsome, mommy." She bring up like, "Look, Daddy." She said, "Your head got a little." I said, "Damn."
Hey, boy. I'm telling you, I looked at my 18-year-old hairline with a helmet, then looked at my shit the other day.
Yeah.
I said, oh, my God.
I said it.
Making my way downtown, walking
Uh,
fast.
The
My
doctor said it's because I lost my little homie, so you deal with that like stress, like because it was like 2 years stressing because he died and living like I could have saved him, so I went through a phase. I forgot what she called it and stuff, but it creates hair loss and stuff.
Damn.
Then I found out that's what happened to my dad when his best friend Kane died. I'm like, it ain't reversible. Like, man.
Get some oil and put it right there.
Baton oil, that's what I was gonna try. I done got something in my notes.
Anybody want to start us off
What?
with the intro
Oh,
or?
he was going live already.
Are you going live?
They got everything.
Oh, you gotta have
Hey,
that.
sure, man. Welcome to another Maturity Man podcast, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Maturity Man.
Hey man, we don't have a name for the podcast yet or anything, but you know, we're gonna figure it out as time progresses. But of course, man, got some special guests in here. You know, hopefully we'll just make this into its own little thing.
For sure.
We'll see how things go. You know
sure,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Everybody want to introduce yourselves. You know what I'm saying? You start down there with you, Kurt.
You gonna go with me?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
I'm Curtis Grant. Originally from Richmond, Virginia. Came back to Columbus. Shoot, met a great group of guys.
Yes, sir.
So man, we just trying to get together and, you know, put our brains together and, you know, give back to the public, you know.
Same. I'm Miguel Bowers, go by Millie. I'm from Columbus, Ohio originally, north side, you know. Like Kurt said, man, definitely met some great dudes that's prospering in life that, you know, each one teach one. So, you know, iron sharpen iron.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Khalid Smith, a.k.a. Khalid Abdul Salam, man. You know, the spiritual guy, you know what I'm saying, or the Muslim on the panel. Yeah, same sentiments, man. Just good group of men here, you know what I'm saying, different perspectives, different backgrounds, different experiences. So hopefully we'll be able to shed some light into some of the things we've been through and are going through and things we try to attain and whatever else the world may be interested in hearing. So
For sure, man. My name is Art Poindexter, a.k.a. Party Artie, man.
Yes,
in the media space. Used to be on the radio with Radio 1. Also teach at the Ohio Media School, everything multimedia. I got a couple of podcasts, wear a lot of hats, man. But this is definitely an ordained opportunity. I just feel that God don't make mistakes. I'm a spiritual dude too, man. So I'm tap in with your colleague, man,
For
in
sure.
regards to how things run and our timelines. Having to come here today, man. So I'm ready to go.
Oh,
So,
hey man, y'all ain't gonna be talking about that spiritual life. Man, Millie just some dudes. We're not finna do that.
hey.
Why they trying to hit us like we don't believe in
Nah,
God?
they
or
spoke
something?
on. Hey, you definitely know I'm a keeper of faith, man.
I definitely believe in
Yeah.
God, man. Okay, shoot. I'm just God fearing. You dig? That's just what it is. You know?
Highly favored,
Y'all know I've been goofy all day, so I'm gonna keep the show all the way live.
as it should be.
for sure. Anything y'all brothers want to start off with, man?
Shoot, man. Art brought the Bible over there.
I always just stick with some topics, man. Basically just came off, you know, I thought about this walking up the stairs with Kurt's conversation and Millie's conversation as well when it just comes to our family dynamics. Just when it comes to the comparison of the bonds we have in our family versus our friendships. Because, you know, me specifically, you know, my bonds with my friends are a lot more closer and tighter than my blood relatives. You know, people I talk to every single day, they know more about me, you know, than my cousins, uncles, probably my parents as an adult now. So I kind of just throw that question out there right now, guys, you know, in terms of your individual lifestyles, and maybe with your significant other as well. What's the difference in the dynamics between family and your creative family, aka your friends?
You want to spark it off? I think when you talk about a creative family, I think that comes through a life of experiences.
Yeah.
So what I mean by that is, the things that you go through in life is pretty much your parents set you up for what they think is success. So a lot of times, if I can't speak on everybody's situation here, but in my situation, my parents wanted to set me up for success. And what I mean by that, I chose the route of sports for my success. So, with that being said, I started meeting other teammates that had great family and great family support like I did, and we were the kids that kind of like gelled together. It was just, like you said, naturally a natural bond that, that a lot of other kids, it's kind of like, how it is, the good kids hang out with the good kids, and the semi-good kids kind of get a pass with certain kids, and then the kids that aren't really that good, they kind of like fall by the wayside, depending on what you're doing. And I think when you look at that, it's that definition of iron sharpens iron. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to be around someone that's doing something positive and good. Not to say that your family isn't, but it may not be what you're looking for. And I think that's how some of the bonds and stuff started to become created, I should say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I piggyback off that, coming from where, like you said, we all come from different backgrounds. Coming up in the hood, you feel me? You kind of gravitated to hang with other people in your area, and your type clicked up. And I feel that I hung with some guys that was like brothers to me, and we spent some years together. But as an adult now, are we all together? No, you feel me? People grow apart as others grow, and you outgrow people, and certain situations happen. So I feel that as a kid, though, we grow these bonds because these people know our flaws, you feel me, without judging us, versus we getting, the backlash from our older siblings or our cousin when we doing wrong. These guys, we feel like, we can do these wrong things, they ain't judging us, so we felt comfortable with it. And that kind of, mislead us sometime in life. We think, oh, that's cool, they accept me for me, but really, they ain't helping you grow.
Right.
If you gonna fail, they gonna fail with you type thing. So I definitely feel that we tend to live in that nature of our friends are closer than our family. But as you grow older and mature, you kind of see who really mattered and who is really in your corner in the long run. So.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what y'all are saying. I think that for me, it's weird, bro, because when I was coming up, I think due to the circumstances that I came up around, I found it difficult to really make a lot of friends or people that I really looked at as a friend, because a lot of the people I grew up around, I just felt like it was fake. It was fake love for real. Like I always tell a story, man. I remember when I was a kid one time, like my struggle was never a financial struggle. Even though I grew up in the hood, I didn't struggle financially. So I remember one time as a kid, I went outside and I had my school clothes on. And some of the dudes in my neighborhood, they was picking on me for having my school clothes on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you ain't got no basketball shorts. It was like, look at this nigga, he wearing his school clothes outside. But it was really just them not coming from as much as I did, not having those same circumstances. And they always used to pick with me for just being okay. You know what I'm saying? And I used to always think in my mind, like, damn, like, what is a nigga doing that's so wrong? You know what I'm saying? For y'all to just want to fuck with me so bad, you know what I mean? But as I grew older, so I guess going back real quick, I was always closer with my family than having a lot of friends, over time. I feel like I'm just now getting to a point in time, me and brother like y'all, where I'm really starting to have real friends, where we're like, we are all at different levels, don't get me wrong, but I feel like we're all on that same path of wanting to be successful, wanting to be great men, great fathers, great husbands, et cetera, et cetera. And this is like really the first time in my life where I've been able to have this large of a group of people around me where we're on that same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? It's not, oh, I'm better than you, or, or my insecurities. I want to place that on you because I'm dealing with some insecurities inside. Nah, like when I look at y'all's success, it makes me want to go that much harder.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So this is my first time really in life having that kind of group of people around me, bro. So, yeah, that's what I would say about that.
Man, so I got a two-way street with this. So with one when I was younger, our family got together for everything. It can be Junebug got a haircut, let's fry some fish. Or Tina graduated from preschool, let's go to the arcade. There always would be something, go to the park, whatever. But now that we're getting older and that generation's getting older, that stuff is fading out. So no one's really taking the torch to be that person and still get the family back together. So that's one reason why, at least in my family, everything's kind of fizzling out in terms of our uniting, our communication. Then also, when it comes to family, them niggas is going to gossip. They're going to talk about you. They're going to judge you, all those type of things. But then when they come around, they're going to smile on your face.
Right.
And what I kind of figured out is with the friends I've built friendships with, like, when I was younger, I was a shy kid. I didn't talk at all. From like probably after I got to college at Ohio State, then my eyes was open. I saw the world. After that, you know what I'm saying? But my friendship circles were a lot smaller back then, but now that I've been in different environments and different rooms, this is probably the largest my circle has ever been in terms of friendships. But we all still have that core unit that we still have at the end of the day. And I know that they will hold me accountable. I know I can trust them. I know I can depend on them. And that's kind of the difference between my friends and my family. My family always going to have that bond. It's like the difference between my cousin I haven't seen in 10 years saying I love you versus my homeboy I talk to every single day. And he says that it's a totally difference. You know what I'm saying? That's how I kind of base that love off of that, because blood don't make you family, in my opinion. It's all about friendships, about those in your community. It's about your significant other in your home. That's what kind of keeps it going every day.
True.
I think also, too, to piggyback off of what you're saying, when you think about like you said, the people that don't judge you, and I think when you're building your family, you're building a new family to where you want to go to correct the wrongs from which you didn't like as growing up as a kid.
Facts.
So when I sit here and think about like the people that I thought were my friends, everybody then turned on me. I had a big friend group, but that was only because of my status of being an NFL player.
Yeah.
Like those same people that I thought were best friends, now they off hanging out with somebody else doing something different. They don't talk to you no more. They don't call. Or if they do call, it ain't to see how you doing. It's to see what they can get.
Right.
They need something. So it gets to the point where, like, you know, the world that I was living in, that I thought I've built when we talk about friends and family, I'm actually starting over. I've been isolated for like the last 2 years. I don't know what God got going on with me or what he planning on doing with me, but within that 2 years, like within the last 3 years, I built something in my household that is totally different. And I'm starting to attract the people that are starting to give me a better foundation.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is somebody that I could call and we can get on the phone and we can talk about our mental health status. We can talk about how to build wealth. We can talk about, okay, let's fix our credit. Let's talk about creating an LLC. Let's talk about how you believe in God and fix your spiritual beliefs. We can talk about that type of stuff. I can actually sit here with these group of men that I'm with now and talk about the process of what it's like to be a husband, what it's like to be a father, and not get the cliche answer like, shit, that's just part of being a man. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, I want to go into life with a mental game plan to be able to set my family and kids up for success. Or it might not even be my kids. It might be somebody else's kids, because I do, with me having a nurturing spirit of seeing people that want to grow and be successful, I don't mind taking other people's kids and showing them the way to go. You know, giving them an opportunity that they didn't think they were ever going to run across. I wake up every day and say, hey, I wish I could find me a me. You know what I'm saying? To give, you know, just to be able to continue the growth, because there's so much gatekeeping and so much stuff. There's so much stuff, especially coming from black families, because a lot of us live in survival mode.
Yes.
You dig what I'm saying? So with living in that, it's hard to fucking see the vision that you're trying to create. Like you might go to church, you might be wishing, you might be praying, but you don't believe. Your subconscious doesn't even believe what you're believing.
Right.
So you look for people that are going through. I'm not looking for nobody yet. I'm not looking for anybody on this journey anymore to just be there to just support me for now. I'm looking for people to build with, to support each other for long term, because it's gonna come a day where we're sitting at a table like this and it's gonna be $100 million opportunity. I believe that. You know, it's gonna come a day where, hey, you ain't gotta go to Chase Bank and get a loan no more. I'm gonna hit up the big homies. We gonna go do X, Y, and Z, and we gonna keep this money flowing. Oh, we ain't got no babysitters where the kids can come over here for the summer. You know, building that village. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, now for me, when we talking about creating our own families, I don't really talk too much to my family like that. And it ain't nothing that I hate them or nothing. It's just that I feel like they not really fitting what I'm looking for. And it ain't. I'm sorry. I can't help it that I done seen some different stuff and I want to live my life different. Right. Or I'm studying how to make myself better. I'm studying how to become a better husband, father, a better individual, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I think a lot of us, when we create our families, that's what we're looking for. But we just don't know how to explain that.
Yeah. So I got a question for y'all. Kind of, you pretty much have answered it, but I just wanted to get y'all's opinions as well. Like, what are the standards that y'all look for in people to even have them as a part of your circle? Like, is there a specific criteria? You know, I know it'll be different depending on, you know what I'm saying, what relationship we're talking about as far as like your girl, your wife, you know what I'm saying, your homeboys, whatever. But just if y'all got some general things or some advice to give to people, some things to look for.
So my thing is, I say that words are only words until actions define them. And that's something that I'm big on, because a lot of people talk, but they don't walk the walk. And it got to a point with me like that. I feel like if I'm connecting with you, it got to be something beneficial. And it's not like monetary value. It's just that if you can help me grow, you know, open my mind up, because I'm open-minded and I need people that surround me that's open-minded. Because if you're a doubtful person, I can't be around you, because I don't want to reciprocate that energy. You know, I don't want to take that in and I don't want to cast that out. So I'm just big on people who are talking, like he's saying, you know, in a process way that's long term. I don't want to hear like I get life happens sometimes, so we're gonna have moments where it's down and we speaking negative. Let me big you up, you feel me? Let me help you. I tell you not to dwell on that. You know, let's change what we can change and move on with what we can't change, and that's something that's big for me. So that's how I feel like I'm gonna judge you by your words and your actions. If they align together, then I know you somebody I can trust at the end of the day.
I'm always in rooms and environments with like-minded people. So wherever I'm going, I know that someone in that room is on the same path that I'm going on, whether it be at the school, whether it be at my job, whether it be when I'm mentoring, whether it be at the church, whatever. I know I'm with like-minded people. But my thing is now in my 30s versus when I was younger, I was probably looking more for popularity. Yeah. But now I'm looking more for peace now. I want people that ain't going to raise my stress levels. People ain't gonna piss me off. I don't need that. People ask me for money. I don't need all of that. You know what I'm saying? That comes with family members too. And sometimes you just gotta cut them off. I can love people from afar, and I learned how to do that. You know what I mean? It's like at first I used to be a super loyal person, nice person. I'm like, I gotta be a cheerful giver. I gotta be this great person. I was like, I don't gotta say yes to everything. Because me saying yes to everything is hurting me at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's putting stress on me, it's putting doubt on me, and putting my life on pause so someone else can move forward. So now I'm like, okay, now I got to catch up because I'm 5-10 years behind because I'm helping you out and I made a mistake, blah, 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 blah. But going back to your question, though, the standards, every room I go into, I know there's a like-minded person that's there, and I'm going to network. If that network grows into a friendship, great. If that friendship goes into a brotherhood, even better. You know what I'm saying? So like I said before, my circle was small, but the more that I'm quote unquote being outside and doing my thing, my circle is growing. The people in my circle are the ones gonna hold me down 10 toes.
I think what y'all talking about, them good and bad transactions. So a lot of times people don't understand life is transactional based.
For sure.
Nobody wakes up in the morning just hoping that somebody's going to do something for them. You have to give something to get something. So a lot of times now, I mean, before I couldn't see it because my mind was too cloudy, I was like that. I wanted to be accepted by everybody. I always wanted to do right by everybody. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that. But that's taught in the black community at a young age. You know, respect your elders and they just be loyal to this and that. And then it's like, well, I'm being loyal to you, but I'm getting screwed. Like,
in return.
My mind messed up and you going on about your business and I'm sitting over here dwelling on something and you don't care nothing about what's going on. You ain't picking up the phone and you can't give me no advice how to fix the situation. So for me now, with my mind being a lot more clear than being caught up in all the mental and spiritual warfare that was going on in my mind. I'm a big energy person. So like I got this spirit of like real life discernment now. Like if your energy's off, like I won't even. I'll talk to you, but you're gonna realize like the real Capricorn in me really comes out. Like I'm not fooling with you at all.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna call it my Cairo phase because Cairo. My son, he'll sit there, he'll swell up and say like, what's the deal? Right. So I get in my Cairo phase. It's like I'm not really fooling with too many people because I done been around a lot of fake individuals. Yeah, and living the life that I lived. A lot of people just want to be on the coattail. So for me now, I use my discernment really. I'm not quick to jump. I'm not quick to give. I was always, oh, you need X, Y, and Z. Boom, it'd be done by tomorrow. And it's like, bro, you done gave all this person all of this, and what took you 6-7 years to get, they running off. Now they ain't helped you do nothing they said they was gonna do. And then sometimes you have to bless some people. That's cool. But I rather bless the kids than the adults majority of the time.
Same.
It's because it just be
they'll appreciate
or the homies.
The less fortunate.
The less fortunate. Like anybody at this table right here call me and say let's do X, Y, Z. I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna approach it the way that we should approach it. You know. But yeah, bro, it's just.
So I had a man that I consider my stepbrother. You know. Since last week, you know, he seen me living, you know, a certain lifestyle. He was living a certain lifestyle. He from Chicago, so he was like, man, he's like, bro, you imagine we'd be talking like this because we ain't talk. You feel me? It was like street niggas. I ain't know him. He ain't know me. Like really, we never got to know each other. But you know, us growing spiritually and growing as men, we went outside, had a conversation. And he told me one thing though. He said, sometimes God take away from your blessings because you always helping everybody. He said sometimes that's keeping them from going through like trumps and triumphs as they should, so they can get their faith built up. He's like, you're interfering in his plan with them. So he's like, well, since he want to, you know, continue to give, let me take away from him. And I'm like, dang, I was like, I ain't never think about it like that. So I was like, when he said that to me, I'm like, he said, you know, it's okay to say I can't right now. It ain't because you can't do it, he said, or ain't got it. He's like, it's just saying that you can't because you gotta preserve your space, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I ain't even thinking like, and like when you said friends that come and need something, you know, when my grandfather passed, the dudes that was like my brothers, they ain't even come to his funeral, you know, and he helped them, and it kind of like put things in perspective for me though, like who really are friends, who really there, and it affected me because I'm like, they weren't there for Jizzle. They wasn't there for me. I had to deal with that on my own. You know, I had to be strong for my mom, so I ain't get to go through my emotions and my grief. But I'm like, so I definitely get what you're saying.
What you at, Khalid? Come on, honorable.
Man, I'm soaking up some game right now because everything y'all saying is kind of like my life, like that I'm living right now. Just learning to. Like you say, you could say no sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I guess a question for y'all to answer, I'll start with my answer, but why do y'all think, you know, you have your phases of it being difficult to say no? Does that come from like seeking validation or, you know?
I can tell you.
I see.
Whoever want to go.
Go ahead.
I was gonna
say, spark it first.
I was gonna say that it's one, sometimes pride. 2, the not wanting to let somebody down. You're afraid to let somebody else down.
Yeah.
3, like saying, trying to be accepted by everybody. So you feel like if I don't do it, you know, or they still gonna rock with me. So, but I feel like pride as a man though, my pride is like I gotta do it. It's just like somebody called me and need me, I gotta be there. Even though I got 5 people, other people I gotta be there for, and it's like it ain't enough time in the day to be there for everybody. So I feel like that's where I fall short at a lot, is that I'm always saying yes when I need to say no. And I mean, it's hard to say. It's easy to say, but it's hard to say when you really face to face with somebody. You gotta say no. But that's something that I've been trying to apply to myself. You know, when we went to that men's meeting, it's telling us, man, learn to say no. And you know, I talked about self-neglect. As a man, we gotta stop neglecting ourselves. So I kind of prioritize like saying no right now.
Yeah, I think for me, bro, like this is something, like I said, this literally just is like speaking my life right now. You know, I'm really learning to say no more, but I think for me, a lot of time I think it came from just when I was young, I dealt with a lot as a kid, so I always wanted to be the person to help out so people didn't experience what I experienced. So now I'm at a phase of my life where I'm learning to not make decisions based out of trauma, because even though you could be looked at as like a positive person, like people think you moving out of trauma, that means you're doing something negative, and that doesn't necessarily mean that. Like you could give the shirt off of your back, literally give your last, but what position does that put you in? Or, you know, like you said, you got other people that really are relying on you, but you spread yourself too thin, you know what I'm saying? And to the world, you'll be looked at as this great man because you gave so much, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying? What does it cost you as a person inside? You know what I'm saying? What do you feel inside when you go home to nothing because you done gave everything that you had, and you're really doing it based out of trauma, you know what I'm saying? So I'm learning to, I guess, not live making decisions based on that, you know what I'm saying?
I would call it, you know, that they got a term for that, and we call it the wounded child syndrome. Yeah, so something along the path, you might not know what it is right now. Yeah. You did something where you pretty much, like we're going to call it, sacrifice your emotions to be accepted in something. Yeah. And your body can't tell the difference mentally from what they say when you're doing something good and when you're doing something bad. Yeah. So your subconscious mind then picked up on that before. And so now you get into a place of people pleasing. And you always, like you said, that pride. You just always want to be known as a good dude. But I'm getting to the point where I don't give a damn if you like me being a good dude, a bad dude, whatever, because like you said, it's costing me more to be that good dude for you for that 2 to 3 minutes than it would have been if I would have just mind my own business and took that transaction and put it into my kid, put it into my wife, put it into one of the homies that was really down and out, and instead of someone that is not really, you know, really, like you said, giving back and giving you what you need. And sometimes, bro, it's okay to say yes because you got that extra energy. But a lot of times us as men, pretty majority of us up here, we got wives, we got kids, and we can't afford to give out no extra energy that can't nobody replenish, because now you done gave that energy out over here. Now your old lady doing extra work. Now your kids over here, they got to do extra work because now they seeking attention and validation from her. Now she looking for leadership and stuff from you. So now who gonna replenish you?
He talking.
You dig what I'm just being honest. Like, who gonna replenish you? I mean, because we can sit here and talk all day about this, right? But you can go to your dog, but it's like your dog understand, and he gonna tell you like, hey, bro, this is a part of life that you gonna have to go through. Like, he gonna dap you up, he gonna hug you, but the stuff that you're looking for is gonna come from that support system that you built outside of your dog too. Yeah. So that's where I'm at now when we talk about situations of like, hey, what about X, Y, Z? Art could call me, Khalid call me, what you doing? I'm at work. Bro, you at work again? Art like, damn, you always at work. Because I chose to make a transaction with my wife to do certain things. So we need a certain amount of capital to do these certain things. And if I go out here and just give off, like one of the homies said, let me borrow 1,000. Hey, bro, I got to get that back. Like, it can't be I ain't got it, bro. What you mean? What you talking about? Yeah. So now I got to go double up. So that's what I'm saying. So you just have to be very cautious and think it out. So what I'm doing now is I'm learning how to just take a second and just pause, bro. Like, I've been watching all these mental health videos this whole week, and just pause and understand what I'm feeling before I even answer something. Mm-hmm. And it sounds crazy, but it's the same thing. Like, it's the same thing. Like when we learned in college football, the guy used to say E plus R equals O. Tim Kite, God rest his soul. Event, or is it E plus R O? Event plus reaction equals the outcome. Mm-hmm. So he would always tell us like, hey, take a minute, pause, and nobody would really pay attention to it. But now that I'm an adult, like not living in the sports world, like life ain't really about who got the best, all the money and all that. It's not about that.
Yeah.
And people fail to realize that it's about who got the best strategy, who can think, and who can execute the best. That's how these people are becoming successful. You know what I'm saying? So now it's the same thing. So now that's what I'm learning to do is just take a second, pause. Like, I don't even know if I really want to participate in that. And sometimes, bro, you just got to, don't matter how you say it, it's just got to be, it's just something, it's just like if it comes out, I don't mean it in no disrespectful way, but that was the best way I know how to say it. And it's just, no.
Yeah. Yeah. So if we sticking on just the transactional piece, right?
Yeah.
And I look at in terms of saying yes or no as investments and withdrawals.
Mm-hmm.
So in my 20s, I was in a relationship for like 10 years on and off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I just needed to do everything right. If I was down to my last dollar, I'm gonna give you my dollar. If you need a place to stay, I'm gonna give you a place to stay. Or your mom kicked you out, come stay with me. I'm doing all these things. I'm thinking it's the right thing to do, but then realizing like, now I'm depressed. And I'm doing this. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for your brother. I pick up your sister here. I'm giving your mama some money. So I think I'm doing the right thing.
You're enabling.
You know what I mean? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of set me back in my 20s. But now in my 30s now, I kind of flipped it into investments. Because now even though I went through that hell to go through that, I still know to this day, the number one thing about Art is he's loyal, he's going to be dependable. He's going to pull up on you.
For sure.
We all got the same 24 hours. I work 2 jobs. I got my wife to take care of the house. But if you need me to pull up, I want to make sure that I can. If I cannot, I make sure I give you a day and time that I can.
Yeah.
And then also when it comes to those who are needy and want to be pulling on me, that no comes out quick now.
Yeah.
Because my time is more precious than any dollar you can give me. I cannot get my time back. So when it comes to the investments, man, it's like I make sure I invest in certain people and in the right people, and they don't take me for granted. Because back then I was a walking doormat. You can just walk all over me and push me over because I want to say yes to everything. But now that I've grown and I've matured from that, I kind of realize who are the ones I can invest into and I want to get something back from them. And then also I can take that same investment, I can deposit into myself too. Because I can learn something from you 3 guys, I can take it back home with me and I can pay it forward to somebody else. I can deposit back to myself. I'm going to withdraw or invest. So
I would say,
That's
question to you. What has been your best investment as a man outside of monetary and financial gains? When we talk about investing in people,
that's to me or is that to the group?
that's to the group.
Go ahead, man.
I say my woman, honestly, that me getting with her, you know, like I was living free, single for 7 years, met her, you feel me, her outlook on life, you know, it was that, you know, her outlook on love, everything like that. And I say that it helped me grow as a man, mentally, visually, and emotionally. She showed me a lot. Like I ain't see that, like you said, family get together and stuff. We did that as a kid, but seeing actual positive family interactions, you feel me, and traditions like constantly every year and stuff like that, like she exposed me to that. And I mean, a sound mind, you know, like I was running, you know, while doing what I wanted to, and she the one that checked me on it. She, when she first met me, she was like, you got 3 kids and you in the street still? I'm like, what? Like I ain't never heard that come from a female. So for somebody to just throw that out there to, like, you know, she basically checking my mental, and when she did that, you know, it helping me up, and I say that was my best investment. She was.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, man, I think my greatest investment will probably have to be just what I invest into myself spiritually, man. Because I, you know, came from a place where I had no guidance at all, bro. I was like, I try to think back to that time, and it's like, bro, I was really just living, like just no purpose, no drive for real, no real solid morals and principles to live by, you know. And I just think to my greatest times and to my worst times, that has always been a piece of every moment. Like in the worst times where you feel like, man, I'm ready to just give up and just end everything, you know what I'm saying? And I just think back to, you know, certain verses or certain stories of Islamic history or stories in the Quran or in the Bible even, you know what I'm saying? And just having a life centered around God and purpose, I think that is really my greatest investment for real, you know.
So I got 2, man. One, of course, is a given with my wife. I chased her. She's the only girl I actually had to chase. in a relationship.
Hey, that's
Hey, man, hey,
listen.
look,
Know what I mean?
man, shit, them pheromones was on him, on it.
Exactly.
Your nose
She's a
wide
track
open.
star.
For real, and the fact that she came at a time in my life I was at my worst, you know what I mean? And she let me be a man. That's the big thing, is that I didn't walk into a relationship where she allowed me to have the final decision or to make the first call or to make sure that we're going right and not left. So I definitely appreciate her for that, for letting me be the man in a relationship. Then two, another one is that earning somebody's love that's not a family member, it was deep to me. Like, I got a friend of mine, his name is Jamari, rest in peace. He passed away in 2021, and he has a daughter, and mom, sister, and they're left behind, right? And so in my mind, I'm gonna focus, like, okay, I call this guy my brother. What a brother should do is step in.
Yeah, for sure.
And make sure you take care of the family. And that's what I did, and it's been 3 years now, and I took my niece to take her driver's test. I taught her how to drive for the last 2 years. She passed the test, and going from, hey, you know, my dad's friend to now I'm Uncle Art now, and every night I can talk to you, say you love me and all this type of stuff, and we have transparent conversations. So that investment in time of these last 3 years, from going from an unknown to I'm part of the family now, that was a big thing for me.
I love that for you.
That's hard. For sure. That's dope.
For you.
What's next, bro? Anybody?
I got it.
Hey,
He
man.
thought he was going to wiggle out.
Hey, I thought I was gonna be able to wiggle out of it, but I would say my best investment has been my wife, and we done came a long way. I remember those days where it was just like I saw something great in her, but the crazy thing is, bro, she was praying the same prayer I was praying at the time, and we didn't even know it. So when we crossed paths, I seen her the first time, and I was like, man, who is that? I mean, like, God dang, like, I'm trying to see what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my first thing was she was with my homeboy, so I'm like, man, no, man, please don't tell me they got this pretty girl in here doing stuff to her, man. Like, that's what I was just hoping. You dig what I'm saying? So I hit my homie. I'm like, yo, anybody hollering at her? They was like, nah, she's single. I was like, okay, cool. Boom. We crossed paths. She said hi to me on the sidewalk. Like, my wife's super cool. She friendly. Just hella green, too. Just like, you know, it's free spirit.
You're green.
Bro, Karen green.
Shout out.
I'll be doing it 1475 North High Street.
You see the shirt? You see the shirt?
Yeah,
Go
you
get
see
that
what's going on, man. Go get that.
Blue banana
I like
with
that.
cinnamon
Yeah,
apple.
I see what you got going on. But nah, bro, when she said hi to me, bro, my world stopped, dog. Like, real life. I mean, like, slows down. Like, I even get these moments, man. We 13 years in, bro, and like, my wife can say something, bro, and it's just the way the sun. Like, if my wife was hitting right now, and that sun was still where it would be, I had that moment. I already know what angle she got to be at. The eyes started lighting up, bro, and then but we didn't really get to where my investment didn't really start paying off until now. Right? And it was after we had the 2 babies, after we was in the thick of it. And once we had my 3rd child, he made me stand on business. Like, his spirit just made me stand on business. You know what I'm saying? So now I look at my wife, and she's everything that I knew she could be. Like, I would just teach her the stuff that I learned from growing up so fast, bro. I'm on my 2nd life right now. You know, my first life was crazy fast. It was an illusion. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm starting over, I'm like really like 18 years old again, like getting kicked off the porch, trying to figure out what I want to do in life. What is my purpose? Who am I? I'm not Kurt the football player anymore. I am Kurt the business owner. I'm Kurt the husband. I am Kurt the father. So now that I'm looking at it, I'm watching my wife. She gets up every morning at 5 and she pulls 16 or 20-hour days. And at first she wouldn't do that. She would just go to sleep, and I would get so mad. And now I'm the one sleeping. Like, you know what I'm saying? On them days off, like, I'm like, but I'm doing the same thing that she was doing, trying to find herself at the time. And I was getting mad at her, like, oh. And so now, bro, the way she's handling things, the way she takes care of my kids, bro, oh my God, like, the way she take care of me, she bro. So I've always been a go-getter. But now, they ain't got to worry about nothing. Like, I'm running through that wall for my wife because she handling business. It's something about that woman's love, bro, and that touch, like, especially when the house is warm. You dig what I'm saying? And the pinky toes touching that night. You know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying?
I love her.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Hey, my love language is physical touch. So, bro, like, I lay on top of my wife the whole night we sleep. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, he a simp. Woo woo. But listen, man. One thing about it, two things for sure.
That's our
It's
comfort
warm,
space.
bro.
That's our comfort
Yeah,
space.
yeah,
man.
for sure. It's warm, bro.
And sometimes they don't understand that. That's how comfortable we are with them. That we can come and chill with them and not even talk about nothing.
Yeah,
and
bro.
we at peace.
I'm like that annoying 3-year-old. I'm in that joint.
But that's the thing about with relationships, though. When
Yeah.
people still trying to look for a 50-50s type,
I don't care
it's
about
like how you guys switch. It's like, baby, I'm going to put this 16-hour down. I'm about to give 85% because I know you only got 15% today. I'm going to make sure we carry that, 85% there. So that's just come with marriage, man. That's your best friend. You know what I mean? She knows you more than anybody else in the world.
Right.
You can tell her everything that goes on, the little pillow talk you have. You can talk about other people. You can talk about your mama.
Yeah. I'm talking about, hey, bro.
I'm
you
working on opening it up.
Hey, bro. Hey,
It's a process, though, but when you get there, it's healing, bro. Transparency is good.
But your wife, if you really love that person you say you really love, to get that bond and that creation that you want, you know what I'm saying? Like, my wife and I have created a bond so deep, bro, because of me being vulnerable with myself. Because I grew up, my pops ain't tell my mama nothing. Like, when my pops died, the only thing my mama knew. You know what I'm saying? That's how it really was. Because my dad was big on, I'm a man, da-da-da. Like, bro, in my house, it ain't no such thing as gender roles. We work for one last name. That's the Grants.
I like that.
We're the Grants. It ain't no goddamn,
say.
I got $100,000 and my wife only got $20,000 off. No, we got $120,000 together.
Yeah.
That's not, oh, babe, what's up? What we need? Go on the account, you can get whatever you want. Just don't make no crazy purchase that's going to put us in a hole. But nah, baby, I took out this, that, and the third. Like, okay, we did the budget, baby. Let's look at this. All right, well, baby, look, I'm gonna watch the kids. I'm going to watch them. You clean up the kitchen. That'll give us the extra 30 minutes to watch this movie we've been trying to watch, to get in a little date night tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in none of that 50-50 shit. I don't care nothing about it. We working for one household, bro. And everybody in this house gonna work. My kids, 5 and 3, they ask me doing, they clean up the kitchen, they on their vac mop, they, everything. Baby girl know how to fold clothes, they throwing their clothes in the washer, everything. Everybody in this house is gonna work until the work is done. My wife ain't just cleaning the whole house by herself. Nah, forget that, babe. You ain't cleaning nothing. We work too much. I'm going to hire cleaners. Don't worry about it. I'm going to take that out my stipend this week. So now I got time to spend with my wife. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm always trying to figure out how to, once again, problem solve where the strategy makes sense to give me a peace of mind.
I gotta get back to the house cleaners though.
Oh yeah, hey bro, listen. You take the house cleaning off the wife's plate, bro.
Nah, I did. She don't like people at the house though. So
she gotta get out there.
That's what I'm saying. If they come to clean, she gotta be gone. She don't want to be there. And
that's
that
cool, bro.
Wait,
yeah, bro. You got no. Forget that. Hey, listen. I put the cleaners in the crib. Only thing me and the wife do together is bathe the kids when I'm at the crib when I ain't at work, and clean up the kitchen, obviously, after we eat, and then fold the clothes, bro. That's 3 chores compared to trying to clean a 3-story house, bro. That's too much, bro. And then your kids gonna mess up the crib as soon as you clean it up anyway. The cleaners come through, the house be nice. I come in, smell pine sol, you know what I'm saying? Slide across the floor in my socks. You dig what I'm saying? Day 2. Get up out the bed, stepping on shit.
Now, what I was saying though about being open, because you said like how you gossip with them and pillow talk with them.
As long as you, hold on. What do you mean by that though? You don't tell them what the homeboys was talking about.
Absolutely not.
That's cool.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
I know that, but that's what I got.
Be that part of us.
So my mindset still be in the wrong mindset sometimes, you know. So I think, streetwise, like, if I hear her talking with her girls and they gossiping, to me it's like you talking too much. Like I'd be like, I'm the one that cut that out. Like let them talk, but don't you feed into it. And that's my mindset. So it's like when I see her comfortable doing that, it make me kind of withhold. And she don't like that. That's her biggest pet peeve right now with me, is that I'm not open with her to talk about anything. Like I keep everything to myself. So if y'all do got advice that y'all can share with me, I need to get out of that.
Just start off with something small.
Small.
Just start, bro. You ain't got to go in and tell her like, bro, I did this, I did blah, blah. Nah, not all that. That might be might be overstimulating. It might be something like simple of just saying, hey, babe, I really love you for real. And then she gonna be like, oh, really? Yeah. Why is that? And she cheesing and shit.
She did. She was like, today she said it before I left. 'Cause I cooked some dinner before I slept. She was like, these past couple of days, you been acting different.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, he on his A game.
Yeah, man, bro, I'm telling you, bro. And then you gotta get out of it. You're not a simp because you're telling your girl that you love her, bro.
I tell her I love her. It's just the fact those deep conversations, like I don't know.
Once you start doing it, your ass can get clingy too. I'm telling you.
That's going to take time.
It's going to take time.
That's going to take time because I always be a person that I always will bite my tongue for saying something. She's like, just tell me how you feel. What are your feelings? Because if I can't tell her how I feel, who else can I tell? You know what I mean? I can tell my homeboys, but there's going to be certain conversations that I'm going to withhold when it comes to me and her as well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if I can't be open with my best friend, who can I be open with? And then I start holding everything in and starts building up that stress. It's like, then the life starts hitting. I was like, okay, let me just find a way of just starting just with communication to the point that we can at least talk about our day. And then that kind of expands to something else and something else. And I've been going to talk about an hour, and then I probably say some stuff I didn't thought I said. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's your best friend, you know what I mean? So they're going to hold you accountable to that stuff too.
I can write it or I can text it better though.
I mean, that's most men. That's most
she don't like it sometimes, but that's sometimes how I feel I can be expressive. And I mean, like I said, that's just something I feel like I got to work on for her. You feel me? To give her what she need, emotionally and things like that.
That text can turn into a conversation, though. I done sat there. I've been like that when I was, deep off in my mind, and I couldn't get my thoughts together. I sit there and write her something. She'd be like, dang, babe, like, I appreciate that.
That's still communication.
It's still communication. Yeah. But then now it comes to, I don't even text no more. It just naturally happens. Like, hey, babe, like, how you feel about woo? She'd be like, dang, I ain't thought about that. Maybe we should do this or do that. And dang, I appreciate you for telling me how much. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of times us as men, we do it physically. Like, we want to go have sex with them and show them how much we love them because that's just how we show them out. But you can't have sex for 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like,
get up and wash some dishes.
No
grass.
So you got to hit it with
groceries.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I appreciate you, babe. You know what I'm saying? You said, what about some Diddy?
No Diddy. You said 24 hours. No Diddy.
Oh man, go ahead.
I think because I'm kind of in the same boat as you, you know what I'm saying, where, I think I've learned to express more, but I think sometimes as a man, like you might be going through something and you trying so hard to work it out in your mind, you don't really think to lean on this person, or you don't want to overburden this person with things that you might have in your mind or you might be going through. But I do think, when you are able to express that to them, it does strengthen the bond. You know what I'm saying?
And then one thing before I want to cut you off, hey, if you gonna be my homeboy, don't be on none of that bullshit where it's like, bro, I'm watching you mope around and I'm like, blood, what's up? And you like, nothing, bro, because I'm gonna smack you.
You gotta talk.
I'm gonna hit you. Hey, look, because you can see it, bro. So your homeboy face is like, bro, why your eyes look like that? Your eyes bloodshot red, like. Bro, I'm going through it, bro. Like, okay, well, let's just talk about it. You're not being judged just from talking about it, and say it the best way you know how. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've definitely been guilty of that for sure. Even with me and him, like, you know what I'm saying, like just
head,
he do. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, bro. I think I'm just so used to dealing with shit on my own.
Exactly.
So now it's like when you have people around who are genuinely there, it's like. You just so conditioned to doing it on your own. Right. So it's like you don't even think to pick up the phone. Yo, Kurt, you know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with this. You know what I'm saying? Like my mind said is figure this shit out on your own first. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, I'm slowly getting out of it. Again, it's
part of survival mode.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I do it sometimes too. I do it sometimes, especially when on big projects, bro. I get lost in my head and trying to figure this out. But the stuff that we just dealing with, bro, it's just understanding life. That's just really what it's being, bro, because everybody has a similar life. It's just different, roles. We all got wives, you know what I'm saying? So they're just different people. Each character's different. They have a different you know, a different mindset. You know what I'm saying? And you have to figure out like what drew you to that person. What do you like about that person? And you know, you building it off of that. Right. You know, obviously men, when we first find something, we looking for the attraction, but what can turn us off about the female is her mind.
Mindset. Yeah.
Her mind ASAP. So she could be the finest girl you ever seen, but if she open her mouth and you don't like what she talking about, or she just it's done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And most of us, we're I never met neither one of you old ladies, but I can tell you why. You know, Toy, like for instance, Art's wife, she's very helpful. She's very like outgoing. She's happy. Yeah. And I could be like, oh, that's why my dog Art always happy. Like that's why he with her. Because some cats you can see they all letting you be like, bro, I don't know what he feeling her. Like, you know what I mean? Like you chose that, bro. Like, but then again, a lot of men choose women too off of trauma.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. And they think that's their normal way of life. If you've been talking crazy, if you've been talking too crazy your whole life, and you find another woman that does it, you're like, oh, that's just normal. That's how I grew up.
So I know the reason I do fall short is one reason because I think at the beginning, end of the day, I gotta be a man, and I feel like if I was to be vulnerable and put my like feelings or emotions out on my lady or my kids get a sense of it, then it's like, what's wrong with daddy? That was the concept, and that's something that I wouldn't want to bear on them if I ever went through that. You know, like me losing people, they never got to really see me sit there and cry. You feel me? I did that in the car by myself. You feel me? So it's like just different moments. Like I mean, they did when my grandma passed. My kids seen me cry because they had to take them to the funeral with me. Even though I didn't want to.
But bro, you talking about life changing shit?
Yeah.
Bro, you can't control that, bro.
I know.
At all.
Bro,
I'm just saying,
feel those emotions, bro.
Let
You
this
ain't no
guard
weak
down
man
and be
'cause you
vulnerable.
cry.
Nah, I know we ain't weak, but it's just I feel like that's my strength. You know, like my faith strong and my strength is like I keep everything myself. Because then if I tell you about something and you give me your opinion, and it's like you trying to tell me about myself when I know myself, but your opinion isn't correct, then I was like, I can't talk to you because you trying to throw your objective opinion on me, and so it's like that.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so
I see what you're saying, but one, turn down your ego. That's your lady, bro.
Yeah.
And if that's who you say you think she really is, and that's the person that you really truly love, turn down your ego.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you having a conversation don't make you no less of a man.
For sure.
Like, bro, my wife done seen me cry. She done seen me spaz out. She done seen me in the floor curled up in a fetal position. Bro, like, she done seen me damn near drink myself to death. My wife done seen it all, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Like, for sure. Like, I done been through it. You know what I'm saying? On the mental side of things. And at the time, back then, I didn't think she knew how to do what she needed to do for me. But at the same time, why didn't she know? I had my guard up. Oh man, if I look weak in front of her, bro, then she gonna think. Nah, now it's, hey, babe, I can tell you a little off. Like, what's up? Oh shit, now I can be free now.
Yeah.
Well, give me that right boob right there. Let me put my head right there. Take your hand and rub this ear, and I'm gonna tell you everything that's wrong with me. And then once I get it out, bro, I'm cool. I'm running through the house like one of the kids now. I'm back on it.
That's real.
Yeah, and what kind
I'm telling you.
and what kind of broke with me and my relationship, I always felt like as being the provider and the protector of everything, it's like I gotta do everything. I shouldn't have to ask my wife for help. You know what I mean? Especially financially when it comes to anything, I should be able to take care of it. But say I'm going through a little funk or whatever, she wants to go out of town or she wants to go out to eat, and I'm like, she pull out her card, I'm like, I got it. I'm like, duh, she can pay for some stuff too. You know what I mean? I always want to wine and dine. I want to be chivalrous. I want to court my wife, all the type of things. And I have to realize that she's here as my helpmeet. You know what I mean? She realizes what the purpose of herself is as a woman is to help me in my vision. So once I was able to realize, you know, I don't have to be this provider and make all this money and all that type of stuff, that made it easier for me to then open up to her. You know what I mean? She's seen me throwing up all over the place and drunk. She didn't see me when I'm crying, when my uncle passed and my grandmother died. So she's seen me at my absolutely worst. So there's absolutely nothing I should be holding back now when you see me at rock bottom. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she's my, and like I said before, it takes time with that. You know, who you are right now, if you keep hanging out with us, it's going to be a different, you know, a month or two later. You know what I mean? We're all going to evolve and hopefully for the good.
Hey, bro, if your wife didn't see you get out the shower, bro, and it's cold.
You right there.
Nigga out the pool. Turn around, babe. Turn around.
Listen,
Turn
I
around.
open the shower curtain. She right there peeking. Chill. Nah, she didn't.
Hey, you know I'm gonna bring the comedy to everybody. Hey, you might as well.
Nah,
Hey,
she
that's
definitely
probably
get
the
to
worst.
see us.
That's probably your most vulnerable moment.
Yeah.
So you might as well
Yeah.
got there. Just go ahead.
On everything.
Hey, but nah, bro.
Nah, she's
Just
special, man.
yeah, she got. Hey, bro, you only get one.
Yeah.
It means. I only want one.
I only want one.
Yeah.
Boy, look.
Unless you're
It ain't
Muslim, you
easy,
got
G.
4. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
So unless you're a Muslim, you got
You
4.
ain't about that like Khalid. Let's switch
Next-
places for a day. Then. I'm just playing, babe. I'm just playing.
Chill. Nah.
Nah, me and my wife have a good time. So she gonna be like, you know what? She gonna
Capricorns,
No,
they
they
selfish. You hear
not.
me?
You know, I ain't selfish.
Mine is.
That's because she a girl.
Yeah.
They don't
She
play,
don't play
no
about
game.
me. Nobody. You hear
Bro,
me?
what? No.
I'm like, babe, you just selfish with me. That's it.
Nah, man. My wife done got real protective over me too. You know what I'm saying? Me too. I done got like that too.
Nah, for sure.
I don't even like nobody standing by my wife.
Listen, man. Listen, we was
Hey,
out
but
one night. You hear me? Some dude put his hand on her shoulder. I ran up so quick. Who you? I was like, babe, that's Red. He's gay. I told you.
Nah, I seen too many skits with that. Hey,
Nah,
go ahead
she knows,
and break
but nah.
break your
Yeah.
wrist right. If he come in, break your wrist and start talking funny. Nah, we ain't doing nothing.
Nah, listen, I was like that, man. I was like, man, let me chill.
I mean, when you got a beautiful lady, bro, everybody's gonna look,
Absolutely.
bro. It's just man, we went to a wedding one time, no cap, man. We walked in the building, me and my wife, and you would have thought this music stopped. It was like women from the ages of 30 to 60 was all over me. Guys from the ages of 30 to 60 was all over her, bro. I'm sitting there talking, lady grabbing my hand, interlocking my hand, touching my shoulder. I was like, hey, man, I'm married. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't care nothing about it. One dude sitting at the bar, bro, I said, a lot of you guys, this shit is so funny.
All they see is
so
eye
my
candy.
wife looking at me, she's like, babe, that man been staring at me for a long time. So I'm like, who's staring at you? I turned around, cousin took his drink and got down and fumbled the drink.
Oh, man.
And he went back, but he was drunk though, so I left
Nah,
alone.
it be
Man, I
like
was
that.
laughing so hard, bro.
I ain't gonna cap. That happened to me Saturday at that little event though. We walk into the parking lot, going to the car, and some old heads out there, and I hear them laughing. I already know what they said. I said, get in the car.
I wish you got aggressive with him. Hurry up,
I'm like,
hurry
what you
up.
standing here at the trunk with me for?
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
in the car, man.
Yeah,
I'm like, I already knew what they.
I know, and my wife been in the gym, boy. She been,
Listen,
boy. Hey, I was driving it down. I was like, who that in the store? Like, I was like, oh, that's the wife. I pulled her hair up and parked. What's up, man? What's up, man?
For sure, that power of being secure in your woman is key. Because when I was younger, I was super insecure, and I just couldn't take it.
Yeah.
Like if anybody looked at my ex at that point, I would just flip out.
Yeah.
But now it's like, my wife look good. She gonna snap
Show
next.
off.
And
Yeah.
she should do that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that kind of gives me some more pride. And it also just makes me stick my chest out a little bit more. I don't care these old niggas looking at my wife as they should be.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, I know she come home with me.
Well, we hope.
Yeah, one thing I
I'm just
listen. One thing I heard
Don't
him
make
say
me
is
cuss
that,
on this man's show.
Hey, she better get in that car.
despite this trolling, 50 Cent did say that. You want to know a man? Look at his woman. You feel me?
Yeah.
And when he said that, you know, like when the mall, I used to always drift off and let her just walk ahead. You know, he'll look.
Yeah,
And
You
then
see them niggas, man, eyes is moving. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and they come up
Just at
like,
the
oh,
airport,
no,
I'm like, okay, babe, I see you.
Hey, baby,
That's me.
hey, that's when they get the flyers too.
Absolutely. You know that.
We went to Ora one time, and you know, dude was like, "Bro, your girl's so cold." Him and his sister, they from out of town. So I'm like, "Go ahead and tell her. You hear me? She deserve her flowers, her roses." Like, man, they're like, "Babe, they said you beautiful. You feel me?" And this and that. Like, I'm comfortable and I'm secure, and I feel it's okay for that. You know?
sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. What y'all got? Y'all got any more questions? What we got? We got 15
Shit,
minutes.
what's up? What?
Yeah, we got about 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Really like 10 minutes so we can pack everything up.
Yeah, for sure.
What else you got over there?
Yeah, because we just rolling right now. We're going to cut it up.
I probably just got one more, man, that I wrote down. This is just something personal for me, but I throw the question out there in terms of I think I'm in my age where I'm ready to be great.
Same.
You know what I
Talk
mean?
that talk, George.
Successful
My
man,
bad.
yeah.
Talk that talk, Art.
'Cause I really feel that over the last probably 9 years, going on 10 years, I'm in a state where, okay, I got my 10,000 hours of what I want to do and focus on, and now it's time to be great in that. But I know what comes with greatness comes great sacrifice.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I know sacrifice, of course, will be time, but also it's going to be sacrificing time from my loved ones.
Isolation. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So exactly, isolation does come with that because it's an individual goal. I know my wife is going to be the helping that she is to help me pursue that goal. But I know that with that sacrifice, it's sacrifice of my time, and also with me, it's like I feel guilty in a little way.
Ooh, Art, don't do that, man.
I'm not saying I feel
No,
guilty.
no,
I mean, like,
I
okay,
know
I'm
God,
pursuing
tunnel
this
vision.
thing.
I know what you mean. I know what you,
You know
mean.
what I
That's
mean?
what I'm saying, bro.
And I should
I
be
can't-
date night here. I should
Bro.
be going to check on my parents live in the city, and I barely see them. And I
Come
feel
on,
bad
Art.
about
Let's
that.
talk about this, Art.
Because I'm sacrificing on my goal and I'm focused on it. But when I have those blinders on, my peripherals are gone.
Yeah, that tunnel vision.
You know what I mean? So,
Bro,
my question I throw out there, man, I'm ready to be great, but I know it comes with great sacrifice. And just throw your comments out there.
Come on, Art.
May I have your attention?
Hold on.
The library will be closing in 15 minutes. Again, the library will be closing
we got
in
it.
15 minutes.
All right, we got you. Hey, Art, bro. This was divine, man. This podcast today was really divine, and I'm gonna say, bro, I had a little meltdown like last week, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had a meltdown because of everything we're talking about right now. It's like I've been giving and I've been feeding, and I've had my turn to be great one time, right? And I don't want that to be my last time to be right. You know what I'm saying? So I've been watching Pastor Mike Jr. I don't go to church, but I listen to his messages because I'm just you know what I mean? Like I feel like me and God got something that we just need to figure out. Like it's a disconnect somewhere. And he talks about what you're talking about. And I've been watching this other thing called quantum physics, learning how your body natural stays, you know, learning about your subconscious mind and what your body naturally goes back to when it feels like it has conflict. And what we're going through right now, bro, that's fear. It's fear, bro. It's the fear. You are great, dog. Like, and with the fear is like, I want to be great too.
Yeah.
But what's my biggest fear is I done put so much time in my wife and my kids that I'm scared if I leave, because when I first time I did it, and I was an over the road truck driver because I wanted to build my business. But when I got home, my son did not know who I was.
Yeah, man.
He was looking at me like, "Who are you?" But now I can't take that same approach because, bro, I done turned down a college coaching job. I done turned down a opportunity to go back over the road to make double the money I make now. And it's because I'm like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm telling myself that because of the previous experiences that it's not going to have the same outcome, because back then my wife ain't the same wife I got now.
Exactly.
My kids ain't my oldest son, and the reason why that was happening with my oldest son because he lived in a split household. We not doing that no more.
Yeah.
So now it's time for us to pick something and really go be good at that, because at this time it's gonna flip. You're gonna have to go support your old lady the same way she's supporting you, because it's gonna come a time where she gonna wanna go be great too.
Absolutely.
So if you feel like it's your time, dog, hey, if you feel like it's your time, go. Because I'm finna go too.
Yeah,
I'm finna say, once Pure Green get to where it need to get to, I'm just giving myself a little bit of time. But Kurt about to go take off again.
Yes,
Because I want to retire my wife.
Yeah, mama.
Yes, sir.
You dig what I'm saying? I want my wife to be able to experience being a mom without financial stress or working with somebody else. Like, the only stress she should have is worried about if I'm coming home, really, like, far as from my job because of stuff that I do, and us having like business conversations. Other than that, the kids, whatever she got, hey baby, it's money in that account, endless money.
Yes.
I done put the time in, I put the work out now. It's not an ego thing for me, but I just think my wife deserves that for what she's done for me. And if she wants to take off for a couple years, she might not want me to retire. But she might be, hey babe, just chill for 3 years. Focus on what you really want to do as an entrepreneur, not what we done thought of together.
Yeah.
think of something that you really want to go do. Let's go throw 100,000, 200,000 at that, and let's really invest in the future. But don't let that fear of you not being there for others stop you from being what you gonna be, because you're a beast, bro. You're a dog.
Yes, sir.
Always remember that. When you wake up in the morning, you got a fucking S on your chest, bro. And you got to go take that. And all it is, because you're a spiritual person, you hearing all this negative stuff. And it's not real, bro. You can do whatever you want to do, dog. I beat the odds before. So you telling me I can't do nothing else in my life, but I only had a 3% chance to make it to the NFL, and I played 60% less snaps in college and still made it to the NFL and started on the team, bro, after being cut 6 times. And you can't tell me you can't go do what you want to do.
Say less.
It's facts.
Say less, brother.
I always said that somebody got to be the sacrifice. And that's what I was like, that's the only way that a family is going to propel forward, you feel me? And prosper in a way that it's going to lead to longevity, you know? And I said that it start with the man, you know, unless you got a woman that you know, you like, I invest in her, because you know how they say you give a woman bread, she gonna multiply that. You give her this, she gonna multiply that. And that's one thing that, like he said, it's the fear. Like my thing, I got in the truck and stuff, but I was like over the road, I'm like, I gotta be a father, you feel me? So I couldn't be over the road. And then it just came to, you know, babe, this our year, you feel me? And my thing is like, you know, I'm trying to strategize, but at the same time, I'm thinking about the failure that could happen along the way that might set us back. And I was like,
no, don't think about that, bro. You can't think about that, because you got to understand what's an obstacle and what's an opposition. Okay? Obstacles are going to always come, and they just trying to see if you're going to make the same decision that you made the last time, or it just might be a new learning lesson because you just don't know it, bro. I've had opportunities to buy other businesses in the city. I ain't bought it. Why? Because God is testing me right now. Every time I open up a brand new business, I end up trying to multiply before it's ready to multiply. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. My mentors just said, wait 2 years, then go buy it. If it's for you, it'll still be right there. If it ain't, find another spot. Go create your own again. Go do it again.
And that's what I'm saying. Like before I came here, that's the talk we had, me and Babe. Talk about investment. That's investing in something I want to invest in, so I can invest in what she want to invest in as far as her real estate career. And I was like, you know, I told her, like, I was thinking about this before I got home today, and I told her that, and she's like, babe, I'm all for it, you know. And it's just no breaks, you know. I got in the mindset of act now rather than talk about it and then let it sit and wait and procrastinate and then never do anything with it. It's like, act now. You got an idea, act now. And that's what I tell people all the time. They be like, man, I thought about starting it. I'm like, act now, like do it now, because the longer you wait and procrastinate, it's just gonna fade off.
Right, they try to wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time.
There's no perfect time, but it is a perfect time.
I know
realize that.
I know what you mean.
That time when you're getting it, like right now, I wanted to go to school and be a pilot. Khalid know about this story, bro. There's no cap. First time I got denied. I got into the school, but I got denied financially. So I had to go fix some stuff, add some stuff. You know, as black folks, we ain't trying to show all our hands at one time. So I went back and said, I'm throwing the kitchen sink at it. Dude said, you've been approved, but no cosigner. So I'm dragging my feet. I'm like, bro, something ain't right, bro. I'm like, why my stomach hurt every time I'm trying to go do this? Then I get on my hands and knees, no lie, bro. I open up the computer and I just hear this voice say, like, wait till next year. And so I said, babe, what you think? And I asked my wife before I told her, I said, babe, I keep hearing wait till next year. She said, I've been hearing that for a long time. I just ain't want to crush your moment. I said, God damn. So guess what? That's telling me what I want to do is there. But you just got to stay right here for just a little bit longer.
Yeah, man.
And it don't mean it ain't going to happen. But we, like we say, we get caught up. I got to have it now. I got to do this. But this might just be the time for you to get your finances in order. Spend a little bit more time to build a relationship. Go see your loved ones. Because once it's go time, once Kurt get go time, you ain't going to see me. Hey, bro, where you at? Bro, I'm X, Y, and Z doing blah, 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 blah. And I think this is important because this gives us an opportunity. Who knows, bro? We don't know what's going to happen with this.
Right.
This could be like Club Shay Shay.
Absolutely.
We can start interviewing people. You know, somebody else could be sitting there. Shaquille O'Neal might be on here one day. We don't know it because we were talking about real good. We're dropping gems. We're not on here just talking about bullshit, gender wars. No, we talking about that. We're not gossiping, bro. We're talking about real life activity that giving somebody else a gem that somewhere right now, somebody's gonna see this show. It's gonna impact thousands of people's lives.
Because they all going through it.
Because we all going through it.
Absolutely.
Everybody's in that transition right now. Everybody at this table like, bro, I got to be doing more. So you know what that's telling me? We're in divine order right now because somebody is going to help somebody here.
Oh, for sure.
It might be mentally, financially, emotionally, might be moving somewhere, might be doing this, might be a plug to something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Let's all be great, man. Because
Man,
I think that's
my bad, man. You got me, bro. I'm
Hey,
sorry, I
that's
went off
something
in here,
that's
baby.
something that we all got in common, man.
You always want to end when people want it more,
Yeah.
dog.
Hey, bro,
That's
hey,
a
bro,
good
I went
ending.
crazy, bro. It touched me, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off. Khalid, go ahead, bro. They just touched me, bro, to let me know I'm on the right path right
Close
now.
us out, man.
for sure.
Hey, man, I appreciate
crazy.
y'all pulling up on me, you know what I'm saying, once again. And hopefully, hopefully we can build this out to be something, you know, bigger.
We
and
is
better.
gonna build it
You know
out.
what I'm
You hear
saying?
me?
So, yeah.
He is
inshallah,
gonna build it
God
out.
willing, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I needed this conversation today, bro, and I'm sure there's gonna be some people watching who needed it as well. So shout out to y'all brothers and everything y'all are doing in y'all's lives, y'all's journey that y'all are on, and journey that y'all have experienced up to this point. You know, I'm grateful to be able to be a part of it, and I'm
Sure.
grateful to have y'all in my life as well. So
Likewise,
yeah,
man.
For sure.
anything y'all got to say before we get up out of here?
Hey, man.
Man,
Till next time.
yeah. Till next
coming.
time, trust the process. You feel me? Stand firm on faith and continue to see things through. I say having balance in your life is important. Organization, man, and you know, leave that self doubt where it's at. You'll be a warrior or a warrior. You feel me? The choice is yours. We all got the freedom of choice, but be your voice, be your eyes, and be your ears.
Sure. And one last thing, man. There's two superpowers a lot of people don't have. One is patience and one is consistency. I believe if you have those two things, you can do whatever you put your mind to.
I'm with that. I was just talking about consistency is so important.
What you got, Khalid?
Go ahead. I'll just.
Are you gonna close it out?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man.
I got you. Unless you got something.
Hey, I don't really got too much. They summed it up, man. Just stand on 10 toes and always know that God put that dog in you for a reason. It's always for a reason. We go through the storms, but we got to understand what's obstacles and what's opposition. Take that time to really slow your mind down and breathe and not make an impulse decision. Be proactive, not reactive. That's how I'm living.
Yes, sir.
Man, well, we don't have a name for the podcast, you know what I'm saying? But until next time, man, we're going to catch y'all on the next one. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
Salute.
Peace.
Aight.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.